Good morning, YouTube. I'm over at Mike's house and we're going to do a little update on his bedroom remodel project on his 48 Gillig. So since the last video, there's just been, progress has been slow with wintertime weather and stuff like that. But, there's basically kind of finishing touches. A lot of the wall paneling is up. The cabinets are up now. The bed framing is in.
Yes.
And essentially what's happening here, Mike's down dating this to about 1960s vintage look. And there's a lot of little details that he's been working on to get the look right. Today we're going to be, finishing out these beds here, which went from, a single bed in the middle to two beds side by side, so there's better access with the walkway in the middle. We're going to finish that up. We're going to be putting trim up over these corners and stuff here, like quarter round and stuff like that. This piece here is going to get finished out with,
More of this.
with more of the stained birch. The top of that, not today, but the top of that's going to get carpeted, right?
Yes,
the top
carpeting that matches the floor.
Yeah, and the floor is going to get carpeted. These bumps over the engine will get carpeted inside. We've got to build a nightstand here that's going to cover this piece.
Yeah, so there's going to be a nightstand in the middle. And then in the carpeting, we got pull rings.
Nice.
Yeah, that are silver. And they're going to want two each there. Because that panel comes up. This panel comes up. And I have this panel and this panel come up for leaf spring lube
Access. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
So well, let's get after it here. We got work to do. Lots of little details. So Mike's been really happy with this clear water-based Minwax polyacrylic stuff.
Yeah, it went on in the bus. I applied this stuff while the walls are vertical, in place. And you just wipe it on and it dries in half an hour and you can put another coat on.
It's water-based, and look how that's going down, and it's putting a nice shine on the wood there.
Yeah, this is a semi-gloss. And it comes in a full gloss,
This
too.
is satin, clear satin.
Oh, clear satin. Okay, yeah. It comes all the way up. There's several levels of it.
And it levels out nice.
Yeah, it does level out really good. Even, like I said, vertically. You just dump it on, smear it on. And
Yeah. Looks like it's pretty easy to work with.
super easy. So there's no excuse to use...
And it doesn't stink either.
No, it doesn't stink. So there's no excuse to use reclaimed pallet wood in your schoolie when you can have nice birch panels with good finishes.
Yeah, this stuff's drying so quick in the sun that by the time we got through doing all these little trim boards, which didn't take long, it's ready for a second coat.
It just self-levels really nicely, and you can really lay it on thick and just spread it out, and it just...
So we got one of these bed boards in here, and we're discussing how this is going to get trimmed out. And, to work with the vintage thing that Mike's got going on, he's going to put a chrome kind of countertop edge type deal on here, and then a vintage mid-century modern style tapered leg.
Both the middle and the end.
Yep.
We're going to cut these little
And this
ends off there, yeah.
that piece of plywood's going to get cut off, or sorry, a piece of 2x4. And there'll be a couple legs to support the mattress there, and then you'll have storage underneath, obviously. And then these are loose so that they can be easily moved. He's going to have a way just to quickly secure them and get them out of the way to, have better access to the engine compartment and stuff here and the service.
Right, and then the last piece to build is this drawer with mid-century drawer and shelf center stand that will be magnetically held with strong magnets and just be able to...
Yeah. And then probably going to trim, we might need some trim over here on the edge of these 2x4s, some birch trim so you don't see that. And then this is all going to get carpeted here in the middle.
Yeah, so all carpeting here and carpeting on top of there. We just stained this piece. That's not up yet.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and install that and install some of the trim. We got to cut one more of these boards down and then we can start working on trim. All right, well, we got some of this stuff trimmed out today in the corners there and along the roof, the ceiling here, that corner, along the curved roof there, which we did in 3 sections, 3 straight sections, and just tried to bevel them in. Did this this corner here, that corner over there. Still got to do that piece right there along the roof, where the roof and the wall come together there. And we got this piece up here, along this back here. It's all just that stained birch veneer. So yeah, it's coming together.